Step 6. Optimization. Up to this point, we created a description of the process step, the potential failures, and identified areas of risk. In Step 6, we will define actions that we could take to reduce that risk. We take the risk level identified for each failure net, and we proceed to decide which risks the organization wants to reduce. It is a business reality that resources are not unlimited, and that we cannot work on improving every single one of the potential failures at the same time. The organization must prioritize those failure nets to optimize. In our example, we can see that there is one failure net marked as a high risk. It makes sense to start by optimizing that one. Risk can be lowered in 3 ways. Reducing occurrence by adding stronger preventive actions to the process. Improving detection by adding detection actions to the process. Or reducing severity by redesigning the product. For our example, I am adding 2 actions. A preventive action to automate the setup of the part position, and a detection action to add an inline laser sensor that can detect if this position is correct. Implementing these actions is not done by simply stating them in our form. Some will take time, resources, and planning. Therefore, the FMEA form comes with columns to create a small action plan for implementation. Once these actions are defined, we can reevaluate the severity, occurrence, and detection rankings to calculate how the risk would change. In our example, the occurrence and the detection are reduced, lowering the risk to lower L. We do the same for the rest of the failure nets. Notice that if the organization decides that the risk identified is acceptable, it is not necessary to identify actions. Instead, it is enough to state that no actions are needed. We have completed Step 6.